In the equity markets today, taking a look at the June NASDAQ, big sell-off, down 3 consecutive sessions now, and 2 of those have been more than 2.5%. Yesterday looked pretty bad, looked similar to today, but we had a huge rally back in toward the end of the day, getting us near unchanged. We ended up finishing yesterday down versus the previous day's close. No such luck today. On the downside today, 12,959.75 in that June NASDAQ contract. That was down 2.89%, settled down 2.62%, just above 13,001 and some change. On the upside, 13,351.75 was only up 4 basis points. Down 3 consecutive sessions now, and 2 of those have been more than 2.5%. We were down about 2.57% 2 days ago. The NASDAQ is now down 7.85% from the April 29th high to today's low. That's 15 basis points away from that sort of borderline correction. People used to say corrections were down 10%. Now they say it's down 8 to 10%. So far, down 7.85%. Yields was part of the extra push. The yields on the benchmark 10-year Treasury rose 6 basis points to about 169.5. That's the highest level we've hit since April 12th. The yield on the 30-year Treasury bond gained about 5 basis points to 241.7, settled at 240, which is the highest settlement we've had on the 30-year Treasury yield since about March 29th. Now, yields were pushed higher and pushed higher quickly. That's always part of the issue by US CPI data this morning. Up 4.2%. I'm sorry. Very excited over the markets today. Up 4.2% is the highest jump since 2008 on that headline number. But more exciting and more informative than that, the core CPI number up 0.9%, 0.9%, and that's the biggest jump in the core since 1982. So much so that a few hours later, when Fed Vice Chair Richard Clarida was speaking, he called the numbers surprising. Even though every analyst had the numbers beating expectations, this was a bigger beat than people expected. Pushed yields higher, pushed the NASDAQ along with all 3 other indices, the Dow, the S&P, and the Russell, lower. The Russell's actually down more than the NASDAQ, but the NASDAQ was the worst of the big 3.